Welcome back, dear 6th class students. I hope you all are well by the grace of God. Now, in this video, we are going to study chapter number 5, and the name of the chapter is The Zoo Tiger. Lesson 5, The Zoo Tiger. This beautiful story is written by Zai Whitaker. In this chapter, there is a boy named Yusuf and his birthday is coming. So he is very excited to celebrate his birthday. As you all know, birthday is a very important day of everybody's life. We do lots of planning to celebrate our special day, and everybody is having a special memory related to their birthday. So we wanted to enjoy our special day to the fullest by celebrating it in the different ways. So I want you, dear children, to write 5 lines, not more than that, about your birthday, what special you have done to celebrate your birthday, or what are you doing, or what are you planning for the special day. Write it in your rough copy. Okay, so let's come back to the story. Like everybody, Yusuf has decided to celebrate his birthday by visiting zoo, and he wants to see the special animal, and the name from the lesson we can judge is the tiger. So he wanted to see the tiger. So we are going to read that he is happy to see the tiger or not, or what he has done to make that day very special in the chapter. And the name of the chapter is The Zoo Tiger. Writer are the creator of the story, so it is very important for us to learn and to read about the writers of the story. So the lesson Zoo Tiger was written by Zai Whitaker. So let's read or let's learn something about her. Zai Whitaker was born in 1954 in Mumbai, Maharashtra, did her schooling and college education there, and then moved to Chennai, where she worked at the Chennai Snake Park and Crocodile Bank for many years. Zai's interests are natural history, writing, and teaching. Her books, Andaman's Boy and Kali and The Red Snake, have been published by Tulika. So she is a wonderful writer. She likes to write about natural things, and the story is very beautiful. So let's start reading the story. Now, before knowing the story, let us talk about characters of the story. There are 3 main characters of the lesson. First is Papa. Papa is father of Yusuf, and he is a very simple man who is very excited to take Yusuf to the zoo. Now, secondly is Amma. Amma is mother of Yusuf. She is a housewife, and she is very excited. She is very happy to celebrate the birthday of Yusuf. Now, thirdly and the last character of the story is Yusuf. Yusuf is a small boy who is very excited to celebrate his birthday by visiting zoo. It was Yusuf's birthday. He was excited that in that excitement he could not sit still, and in that excitement, he banged into the things, he crushed, and he was roaming around and running around in the house. And as the result, he had broken 2 teacups, a small lamp, and the crystal bottle given by the Russian telephone people to Yusuf's father. Amma also screamed, that means Yusuf's mother also screamed at him a total of 4 times. How many times? 4 times. Okay. As it was a special day for Yusuf, he made Amma and Papa repeat the schedule again and again like a song, and the schedule was that they will take the 8 o'clock bus to Trivandrum, visit the tiger and have lunch at hotel and come back home. So this was the whole schedule. He was so excited for lunch and dinner that the all 4 crashes and all 4 scolding which were given by her mother was all tiger's fault according to Yusuf. In that excitement, Yusuf was not having any will to have the dinner. So father said, "Come on, eat boy. We will have to cancel the birthday treat. Tiger do not like skinny boy." So he cracked a joke on Yusuf. Every year for Yusuf's birthday, Papa made, means his father made 1 or 2 jokes. Then it was a humor drought till the next birthday. That means that joke will be carried for the next birthday, till the next birthday. But this time he decided to visit the zoo to see tiger. So he got inspiration, or you can say he was from where he got the idea. So he was watching a movie, and the name of the movie was, or the program was, The Land of the Tiger on the National Geographical Channel. And he has not seen the whole movie because he was having some homework to do, but that one shot was enough for him to decide that he want to see the tiger. He had seen one shot of the tiger jumping across a dry riverbed, and that was enough. It was like a magic for him. Okay. And he was so impressed by the speed, by the, you can say, by the body of the tiger, by the yellowish body of the tiger, that, and that was enough for him to decide that for his birthday he is going to visit the zoo to see the tiger. He was so impressed by the physical appearance, by how the tiger is looking, how the tiger is running, that he wants to see the tiger in real life also. Going to zoo and see the tiger was like a dream come true for Yusuf. He want to revisit the dream. Means he want to recreate the scene which he has seen on the TV. So he want to feel the tiger, he want to see the tiger in real life. So he decided that he is going to go to zoo, or he is going to visit the zoo to see the tiger. So finally the most awaited day, the most special day for which Yusuf was waiting has come, and the day was Yusuf's birthday. So Yusuf's father comes at Yusuf's room. He wished Yusuf, and Yusuf's father has gifted him 3 gifts. Yusuf opened the 3 packaged. So the first gift was a bright blue pencil with everything already inside, including one of those new kinds of pencil which was having a pencil cap from it. So the second kind of gift was a sun hat with a velcro clasp with Los Angeles written all over it. So it was printed, Los Angeles was printed all over the hat, as you can see in the picture. And the third gift, which was given by Yusuf's father to Yusuf, was Limca Book of Records. So he has gifted their children, their students, the three gifts. The three gifts was, first was the bright blue pencil case, that is compass box. Second was a sun hat with Los Angeles was written all over that, was printed over that, with a velcro clasp. And the third gift was Limca Book of Record. And by seeing the gift, Yusuf was very happy, and finally he gets ready for the visit to zoo. Then finally they get ready for the zoo, and they took bus. So Yusuf took window seat, and Yusuf spent half an hour bus ride trying to imagine how he could be seeing a real tiger. He was so excited to see the tiger that he keeps on imagining about the tiger, that how the tiger will look, how confident the tiger will look, what tiger will do, or what he will do when he will see the tiger, and all the thoughts were there in his mind. So he decided that he will write a letter to her, to his granny. Granny means grandmother. And he will describe the visit, the tiger, from where he got the inspiration to see the tiger. He will describe the shine of the tiger, the confidence, the pride of the tiger. And he was willing to tell everything to Granny, or to write all the things in a letter to Granny. But he thought that he will write in Malayalam or English, and ultimately he was so excited that he was out of his words, means he was not having words to express his own excitement to visit the zoo and to see the tiger. And then finally they entered the zoo. They have taken the ticket from the booth, the candy floors, all the things were there, and he was so excited to see all the things, all the animals, all the cages of the animals, all the peoples over there. And so his father asked him what he wants to see the first. As they were going um, as they were visiting the zoo, and they were reading the signs. Okay, they were reading the signs of the boards, which were pointing the direction where to go. Either to go right, either to go left, or whatever the direction, and whatever animal they are visiting to see. So father asked Yusuf that what animal he wants to see first. So Yusuf said, I want to see tiger at last. Tiger should come at last. And Yusuf did not have to speak much because his face said everything. Means this statement that he will see a tiger at last said everything about his excitement, that how much he was excited to see the tiger, and he wants to hold that excitement till the end, till the last. So before that they have seen the bear, hyena, elephant, and they have spent almost half an hour seeing the monkey cages in which mother was trying to groom the baby monkey. Means she was trying to groom, means she was trying to take care of the baby monkey, and baby monkey was roaming here and there, and they have spent their half an hour in seeing how monkey is taking care of her baby, and they have enjoyed a lot. It was about noon when they came to the tiger cage. Papa said to Yusuf, "Hurry up, come quickly. He is right next to the bars. You can get a good view." By listening this, Yusuf got excited and Yusuf went up the little slope where Papa was standing. It was a big male and it lay with its length along the cage, which was only a little bigger than he was. Means the length of father and the length of tiger was almost the same. As the tiger was laying down, he was not facing him. Papa poked him with a stick, means Papa used a stick to wake him up so that he can entertain them or they can see the tiger more clearly. But tiger didn't respond. Okay, the flies burst around his head, means the flies were moving around his head, and the meat chunks, and they were sitting on the meat chunks that was lying in the cage of the tiger. Crows feasted on the meat chunks, means crows were eating the meat chunks which were lying in the cage, and it seems that they are not scared from the king of the jungle. They are not scared, and they are just enjoying their meal, and the tiger is calmly laying down in the cage. By seeing that, Yusuf's heart was broken. Okay, because what Yusuf has imagined the tiger will be, and in reality the tiger was fully opposite to it. Like his coat was not shiny, then his coat was like dull and rough, like a unbrushed carpet. Then his eyes, one eye was swollen, and the tiger was so thin that his bones were visible. So by seeing the whole condition of the tiger, Yusuf got very angry, and it broke the heart of Yusuf, because what Yusuf has seen on the TV, what Yusuf has seen on the National Geographical channel, that the tiger is full of energy. He is an energetic animal. He is having a shiny coat. The speed of the tiger is very good. The tiger is very active animal, and it keeps on moving here and there. The tiger is very fast. The tiger is known as the king of jungle, and each and everything which has inspired him to see the tiger or to visit the zoo, or which has given him inspiration to see the tiger. Finally, when he visited, he has seen the tiger. The tiger was opposite from his imagination. The tiger was lying down. The tiger was not active. The skin of the tiger was not shiny at all. It was like a carpet. His eye, his one eye was already swollen. The tiger was sick. The tiger was dull. By seeing that, Yusuf's heart was completely broken, and he was so pissed off, he was so angry to see the tiger, that he said his father that I have to go to home. I want to go to home. I don't want to see the zoo. I don't want to see the tiger. I don't want to have the lunch. He was so disheartened to see the tiger that he decided to cancel all the plans which he had made. He decided the lunch. He cancelled the lunch, and finally he decided that he wants to go home. Yusuf did not want lunch. He just wanted to go home, away from the zoo, away from the tiger. As they left, the sick tiger was made a weak swap at crows, means all the crows which were having, food or meal over there, and tiger didn't say anything. They were just enjoying their meal. Tiger was sleeping there. By looking the whole scenario, the whole condition of the zoo or the cage, Yusuf got disheartened and he decided to go home back. So it was the end of the story, the end of the lesson. As every lesson, every story has some moral values, this lesson is also having some moral values. First is, do not imprison the animals. We should not keep animals in prison. Okay, in prison means into the jail, into the cage, because ultimately, if we imagine ourselves in the cage, we are not able to leave. Okay, so similarly, they are also animal, they are also living beings, so they are also not able to live over there. They are not able to roam, they are not able to have food, they are not able to do the things which normal animals are doing. So we should not imprison, we should not put the animals in the jail. Okay, and second value which we got from this chapter is save tiger in their natural habitat. Means we should save tiger, means we should do things which can save the tiger in the natural habitat. Natural habitat means in the natural forest. We should not put them in the jail for entertainment purpose. There's nowadays people are just putting all the animals in the cage to for their business. Okay, for the business purpose. Ultimately they are taking life from the animals, and for their entertainment, for their enjoyment of few seconds, they are ruining the life of the animals. So we should not do this. We should save them. We should allow them to move into the jungle. As we are having our house, animals are also having their house, that is the forest. We should allow them to move in the forest. We should allow them to have a life. We should not try to hold them. We should not try to put in the jail. We should allow them to enjoy their own life. Thank you.